Hi guys, I didn't expect to be doing a pickup video so quick with me being so skint at the moment. I can't actually afford any games, but something's happened today and it's made me go out and buy some games. And what that was is this morning I woke up, popped downstairs, made a bacon sandwich, ready to do a bit of gaming, and then I opened the door to let the cat out, found out that I got broke into last night. I found that door Jimmy opened, and this ripped off the side. That's been ripped straight off the gate, which is stupid because this isn't even locked. It was just on here for show, so if they would have just pulled that they could have opened the gate anyway. Then they smashed that off and got into here. And what they've done is, as you can see from the video there, is they've gone in and they've taken two of my bikes, and it's not as if these are cheap bikes. One of them is a really good specialised bike. I'm not going to go into the spec, but it's good, it's expensive, it's my favourite. And yes, they've stole that, and the worst thing is, my friend passed away last year, and he was a big cyclist, and before he did, he gave me his bike, and that really was my pride and joy, and I've gutted that that's been stolen. But I've just found out my next door neighbour, his bikes were stolen as well. So I've got good tools and stuff like that. They won't bother about the tools. They've obviously just come straight in, knew who had good bikes and stole them. So with that, I was slightly pissed off. And the bonus is I'm covered by NatWest Home Insurance, which I cancelled on Friday. Bear in mind today is Saturday. And I cancelled it because my new policy for more than, or I don't know, some other company kicks in next week, and it left me 1 week without insurance. So I've had insurance for 2 years in this house, and the only week I don't is the week I get robbed, which is absolutely awesome, so I'm not covered. So as you can tell, I was fuming this morning. And I thought, sod it, I ain't got that much money really, but I really am down, and I don't have a car. My only transport is my bike, so they've stolen my way to get to work. So with that, I thought, fuck it, I'm buying some games, so went in. So with that aside, first of all, I just wanted to say one thing I've got, which I didn't pay for, came through today, in fact last night actually, was from a YouTube user of the name of FGV112. I think he's 14 from when we've been messaging. I've been chatting to him a fair bit, and it sounds like he's been collecting for a fair amount of time now. He's been doing vinyl, toys, Star Wars, and now he's gone into gaming, or background to gaming. I think he may have already tried his hand at it before. And he says to me he's got some PlayStation 1 games. He saw my pickup and says he's got some games if I'd like to have them off him. He's donating them. Sent me a big list, and I didn't want to be greedy and say I want all of them. I just picked two particular games I'm very interested in. And they come without the cases. It's just game slips and manuals. And the first one is Gran Turismo 1. As you can tell, I've picked up Gran Turismo 2 the other day, fell in love with that, so it's really good to get my hands on that. And I don't even know if I have played number 1 or not. I can't quite remember, so I'm looking forward to playing that. But the big thing I'm really excited about is, pardon me, I've been knocking some whiskey back before this video as well because I am very annoyed. But anyway, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, which is Gevmet, and I put that on last night and I couldn't turn the PlayStation off. I forgot how damn good that game is. I'm not a massive skateboarding fan. I've played on a few of them, but Tony Hawk's 2 got it right, and I think after then I started messing around with everything and it just went a bit out the window, but this is mint. So they're the two things that came through. Like I say, I'll pop FGV112's link along the bottom, so definitely check the guy out. And as for you, mate, I really appreciate him. Thank you very much. And I think my girlfriend's probably angry at me now because I won't be doing any girlfriend-boyfriend stuff for the next few weeks. I'm going to be playing nothing but Tony Hawk's. But anyway, moving on. The last video I did a bit of a rant about games, and because the video came over 15 minutes long, I had to cut a bit of it out. And what I was talking about is how I picked up this the other day. Obviously most of you will have it, Retro Gamer, and inside it is a good article on like point-and-click adventure games. So obviously it goes on to talk about Broken Sword, Simon the Sorcerer and things like that. And these I've played. But it went on to talk about things like Beneath the Steel Sky. And I don't know if anybody's ever played this game before, but I was looking at it and it looks absolutely amazing. And every time I flicked the page and read a bit more, there was another game in there that got me, and I thought, this is a massive list of games that I need to play. But then I looked at what consoles have come out for, and the problem is they are consoles that I don't own.
apart from one of them, and that is a PC. Well, it's not a console as such, but it's obviously the computer. So I thought, do I actually want to start playing on a PC? Because to me, I like collecting, and I thought, well, and then it hit me. I thought, well, shit, PCs used to have them great big boxes, and I thought that would be quite cool getting a load of them on the wall. I would enjoy collecting PC box games, and I'm a massive fan of Dungeon Keeper, and I'd like to get them old boxes back. So I thought, oh, that's awesome, I'm going to do that. And as I said, because I filmed that a couple of nights ago, Jo obviously saw it before I edited it, and obviously seed in her head, and she went, Tom's collecting PC games. So yesterday when she went into a local small town, she went into a charity shop and she found a PC game, and she thought, right, I'll get it in. So when I came in last night, not only of having them games, she had brought me this, which is Half-Life 1, which is the Game of the Year edition from 1999, I think it is, the Game of the Year edition, and it includes Half-Life, Game of the Year edition, and Opposing Forces, along with some extra maps and bits and bobs. But she picked this up, and it had a sticker on it for, it was pre-owned at $17.99, but when she picked it up from the actual charity shop, she picked it up for £1.99, and the box itself is pretty mint condition. Like I say, you got a little bit there, but that's the outer shell. As for the actual inside, these are mint. You can't see anything wrong with them. There's no scratches, there's nothing wrong with them at all, and inside them you've got like the cardboard inlays and stuff like that are completely intact. So just a basic tray. You've got the manuals in here, and that's in mint condition. Don't even look like it's touched, it just looks like he's obviously just jumped in and played the game like most of us do. The only problem is, out of the two games, this one has a crack on the CD case, but this is obviously just a normal CD case, so I shall replace the front of that. Apart from that, the other one's in total mint condition. The cool thing is, we'll just put these out of the way, is while I was opening it, I found this paperwork in it. And I thought, right, let me have a look what they've got. This is just a joke. What we've got, bear in mind, is pages, and it's back-to-back pages. So obviously this must have been the days before printers, and it reads, oh, can't even see it through the light. Go back to the middle of the shaft, press red button, panel, enter silo D. Brake blockade, throw switch, elevator. And it is an entire walkthrough that someone's handwritten, obviously probably from the internet, of how to complete Half-Life. Along with the controls, which is weird because the manual is in the box. But yet you've got strafe A, strafe right D, jump, space, duck, control. So for some reason he's wrote every single bit down. And that was in there, so I thought that was quite funny when I found it. So that's my first PC game, or games, because there's two of them. So I started playing Half-Life last night as well, and that's absolutely brilliant. So I'm quite chuffed with that, and I was happy. Then I woke up this morning, robbery, so I thought, right, I need more games. I need to indulge in gaming to make myself happy. So we popped into town, and we looked at some of the charity shops. There wasn't very good today, but we did pick up a few games. So first of all, I'll show you two titles that I got for Jo, and that's Kingdom of Hearts. This is brand new, and that was £8, and A Christmas Carol, which was £10, brand new. And that's about the going price on the internet, so we weren't really robbed, but at the same time we didn't make that much money on them. So the thing is, both of these was shrink wrapped and brand new, but they didn't come with a Nintendo Club Points, and I don't know how that works. So if someone could be as kind as to tell me in the comments, do you get Nintendo Club Points for every Nintendo title you buy, or is it only particular ones? So we don't know why. And the other thing is, this says game includes Christmas Advent Calendar and original Charles Dickens book, but it includes one manual, and that is it. So I don't understand what they meant by that there. Nonetheless, that's two games to keep Jo happy. I'll probably play them, dabble on them, but I'm not going to be the biggest fan of it. While I was in a cheap bookstore, I came across this, and I haven't got a PSP, but I thought at this price I've got to nab it, and that is Ghost in the Shell UMD movie, and that is sealed. And as you can see, I got that for 69 pence sealed. So I thought, at that price, at one point I'd probably because Joe wants to collect the handhelds and I want to collect consoles, she'll probably get a PSP. I thought 69 pence for that move there, sealed. Even if I don't do it, I'll probably put it on eBay and make a tiny little profit of 10 pence or something. But either way, I nabbed it because it was too good to give up. On top of that, we found out that Argos is now doing second-hand games. So Joe went in and collected Zelda, what we got, Twilight Princess, and that was £4.99, and that is in absolute mint condition. We got the manual. The game's not here because she's playing it at the moment, but I was quite chuffed at that £4.99, especially how much, when you're looking on the internet, it's going for. I know it's not a super expensive game, but at the same time the price hasn't really dropped on it, so at £4.99 I think that's a steal, so well done Argos there. And the last two titles was another two second-hand games, and we went to Morrison's and I went to buy a brand new game and didn't realise they also do second-hand games, and I was going to pick up this game, which is Bioshock 2. I've done Bioshock 1 and I want to get 2 completed, ready for number 3, and it was £10 brand new. I thought, right, I'm having that, and just as I was leaving I found this copy second-hand for £6. I thought, well, if I buy that I've saved myself £4. So because I've saved myself £4, I thought, well, I've got £4 to spare, and I brought that for £3. I've played a bit of this already. I think I played it on the Wii years and years ago, but I never actually completed it. And I thought, for £3, I can't knock that. So, in fact, I'm more excited about that than any other game. So once this video's done, I'm going to chuck this in and have a quick blast on it. So that's what I've got, really. So all in all, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in the space of 2 days. Well, since last night even. So I'm quite chuffed at that. Gutted at the same time with the reasons why I had to buy them, to try and pick myself up. No, I'm not bothered. I've got Tony Hawk's to keep me happy, a few Wii games, some nice Xbox titles to get me through tonight. Got myself some whiskey, so I'm not bothered. What's done is done. Can't do anything about it, can you? So, good, bad day, but nonetheless, hope you've enjoyed my pickups, and I'm going to go and get rat-arsed and play some games. So, cheers for watching, guys. Bye.